My name is Umutoniwase. I am a youth activist. I like calling myself a youth activist. Activating what is the question? Ensuring that we have active nonviolence engagement from our young people and solution-oriented engagement at community level with the young people. My journey with Footprints for Change started 3 years ago. In one small classroom in Madare, where I was volunteering to teach social studies in a class 5 classroom. I remember that day I was writing on the blackboard some notes, and all of a sudden I started hearing some fracas from the students behind. So I turned to find out what was happening. Upon inquiry, one of the pupils told me that they had been told not to play. Like I can't sit or play with this child because their tribe is this, and this. So for me, the class ended there. Being Rwandese, having seen what ethnicity and identity crisis ruptured my nation, it broke my heart that such social vices had already started to be embedded and entrenched in our society to as low as a 10-year-old child already starting to discriminate against tribe. So for me, the question began that began to just run around in my mind was, how do we then stop these cycles of impunity and violence? There's an old saying in Africa, they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. So I figured it would be better, it would be easier if I nurtured the heart and mind of a young person, of a young child, and taught and exposed them to the issues in society, and gave them objective information about the issues in society, but also went a step further to equip them with the values and skills that they need to be the change that they want to see in the society, that they can be able to see a problem, understand the problem, analyze the problem, and come up with solutions with what they have, because young people, it's a challenge. I don't have $1 billion to go and cure malaria or something like Bill Gates, but I have a talent that I can raise awareness on 1 or 2, 3 things. I can do, there are small things, there are low-hanging fruits that we can work towards as young people in the grander plan of transforming our society. So that's how Footprints started and what we've been doing so far. I think the first time I really felt like I was doing something is when we had the first Kyoto Fun Day. Kyoto is the kids program in Madare. When we had our first fun day, and these kids, they had some assignments they had to present on the fun day. So they would come and start talking about the initiatives that they want to have in their community. They would give themselves names like Dust Aside or Dust Off if it's a group that wants to work on environment issues. Then they would articulate, say, I want to work on this because I know somebody who died because of lack of sanitation in this, and I'm passionate about it. And I will do this. I will get 5 girls together in class 6, sit down, tell them the issues. And, when I started seeing the kids embrace what we had taught them and actually stand and start presenting issues about leaders that we had taught them, for me, that made me feel like, okay, we are actually going somewhere. It might be at a snail pace, but we are starting to change and spark conversations that people have not been having. Last year at Fearless Summit, we were actually told that our median age is, I think, 19 years for Kenya, which means that, honestly, and this is my conviction for my work, if tomorrow is going to be any better, if tomorrow is going to be any different than the issues that we're facing today, it will require a young person to take a responsible action today, so that tomorrow they will reap something better than what their predecessors did. So my work, I feel like my calling, if I'm to leave any legend, is that of young people who are aware and equipped of their calling and purpose here on earth. There is impact. There's transformational stories. They might be happening at a slow pace, but we understand that that's what we will reap. I will not be alive to see my work in full, but I will continue changing generations one heart and mind at a time, for as long as God gives me the energy to do so.